Hello class 11, welcome back to the second video of the chapter Jimmy Valentine. Before proceeding with the next part, I want to give you a brief recapitulation of what we have done in the first part. So we get to see here that Jimmy, he is a prisoner, and he was teaching his shoe when the warden comes and informs that he has been pardoned. Now, when he comes and the warden tells him that after going out, please continue to please leave all those things, all stuffs that you used to do. Continue to have a good life, be innocent, okay? And he completely denied, and he behaved in such a way as if he wanted to show that whatever that 10 months he had faced, he just doesn't want to remember, and the entire thing has been wiped out, and he is unaware of what the warden was speaking. However, he comes out with a suit and the slippers that are given to the the guest as a compulsion by the government. Now, when he comes out after 10 months, he could hear the noise made by the birds, songs of the birds, green trees, he could see flowers. Jimmy went straight away to a restaurant. There he tasted the first sweet joys of liberty, means freedom. There he tasted his freedom in the shape of a broiled chicken. So he took a chicken and a bottle of white wine, followed by a cigar, a grade better than the one the warden had given him. And then he also took a cigar. The quality of the cigar was a grade better than what the warden had offered him. From there, he proceeded leisurely to the depot, and then he went there. From there, he went to another depot, and in a very leisurely, in a very relaxed manner, he tossed a quarter into the hat of a blind man sitting by the door. So a beggar was sitting, and while moving, he just tossed the hat just like that. Okay, and then he boarded the train. 3 hours set him down in the little town near the state line, and then he boarded the train. It took him 3 hours to reach his destination. From there, he went to a cafe of one Mike Dolan and shook hands with Mike. And he shook hands with Mike, who was alone behind the bar. So Mike was all alone behind the bar. Sorry, we couldn't make it sooner, Jimmy boy. So Jimmy, sorry I couldn't meet you early, said Mike. But we had the protest from Springfield to buck against, and the governor nearly bucked. But we protested for you to come out, and at last the governor had to give it. Feeling all right? Are you okay? Fine, said Jimmy. Got my keys? Do you have my keys? He got his keys. He handed him some keys and went upstairs. And he went upstairs, unlocking the door of the room at the rear. So he opened his room, got inside. Everything was just as he had left it. Everything was just the same as he had left it. There on the floor was still Ben Price's collar button. So there in the room was still Ben Price, the person whom he had attacked. His collar button was still there. That had been torn from the eminent detective's shirt band when they had overpowered Jimmy to arrest him. So Ben Price was the detective. When the detective had got hold of him, and while securing himself, while just escaping, he might have torn out his button, and that was still lying there. Pulling out from the wall of a folding bed, Jimmy slid back a panel in the wall, dragged out a dust-covered suitcase. So he opened the folding bed, and there was this panel rack in the wall. From there, he took out the suitcase. He opened this and gazed fondly. He opened at it and looked at it very fondly, at the finest set of burglar tools in the East. And he has got the finest tools from the East. It was a complete set made up of specially tampered steel. It was a complete set, okay, to open any safe crackers. So it had tampered steel, latest designs of drills, punches, braces, bits, gyms, clamps, augers, with 2 or 3 novelties invented by Jimmy himself. And there were some items which Jimmy himself had invented, in which he took pride. He was very happy with it. Over $900 they had cost him to have made at a place where they make such things for their profession. So it had costed him $900 in order to make such a box where he could have everything in between. In half an hour, Jimmy went downstairs. In half an hour, Jimmy went down through the cafe. He was now dressed in tasteful and well-fitting clothes. He was dressed in a he was wearing proper suits, and he carried the dusted suitcase in his hand. Got anything on? Did you get anything? Me, said Jimmy in a puzzled tone. I don't understand. I'm representing the New York Amalgamated Short Snap Biscuit Cracker Fazzle Wheat Company. So I just want to open up my new company. Are you talking to me? No, I'm not the person that you're thinking. It is that he really wanted to start up his new life. This statement delighted Mike to such an extent that Jimmy had to take a sledger and a milk on the spot. So this Mike was very happy with the statement, and Jimmy had to take a milk and sizzler from his shop. He never touched hard drinks, so Jimmy never drank. A week after the release of Valentine 9762, there was a great job of Safe Barkley done in Richmond. So after that, there were many places where all these crackers were, the safes were cracked. Sorry, not crackers, safes were cracked. But there was no stress or no clue about who had done it. A scant $800 was all that was secured. Out of all, only $800 was secured. 2 weeks after that, a patented improved Barclay-proof safe in Logansport was opened like a cheese to the tune of $1,500. After that, another one incident took place. Again, one safe was cracked, and from there, $1,500 were taken away. That began to the interest and rock catchers, and this is how this kept on. Then an old-fashioned bank safe in Jefferson City became active. Then another bank safe was cracked and threw out of its crater an eruption of banknotes amounting of $5,000, and this time it was $5,000. The losses were now high enough to bring the matter up to Ben Price. Now it was enough. Okay, then again this matter was again brought to Ben Price, the detective, who is best at this kind of detection of thieves who have done this. By comparing notes, a remarkable similarity in the methods of the burglaries were noticed. So he was a master of all these things. So with that clues and whatever he had got, although there was no clues, but the format which was followed to open the cracks, he could understand that this was very known to him. Ben Price investigated the scenes of the robberies and was hard to remark. He then remarked something. Next part of the chapter I will continue in my next video. Hopefully you have enjoyed the class, and whatever I have taught you, you have understood. Thank you.